Hey everyone, welcome back. And today we'll be doing another Leetcode 278 first bad version. This is an easy one. You are a product manager. You are currently leading a team to develop a new product. Unfortunately, the latest version of the product fails the quality check. Since each version is developed based on the previous version, all the versions after the bad version are also bad. Suppose you have n versions 1 to n you you want to find the first bad version which causes all the following ones to be bad. You are given an API bool is bad version in which you will be giving your version which returns whether the version is bad. Implement the function to find the first bad version. You should minimize the number of calls to the API. So we have versions of our product like this 4, 5, 6, and 7. So what they are saying is, suppose there was a bad version that have some bug and it was on version 4. So the other versions will also be bad like this. So we have to find the first bad version because from there we will just start our, you can say, debugging like this and fixing the problem. So what we will be doing is just making two pointers left and right like we used to do always. Let me just mark down the first bed and then we will make our pointers like right and left and do binary search. So uh, you know how binary search works like this, like mid is equal to L plus R is and then divided by 2 obviously in brackets, but that's the formula. So 1 plus 7 divided by 2 will give us 4. So midpoint will be at 4. And now we know that the 4 is bad. 4 version is bad, but we don't want to know if there was a bad version before it. So what we will do is just take our pointer, like this is the second step, and point it right pointer and point it to mid. Usually we do mid minus 1, but we do not want to just skip 3, uh, because if we do mid minus 1 this will just take the area which we are going to search and decrement it by 1, which will cause problems. Because what if the number was on 3, the bad version was on 3? So what you'll do is just take again mid 1 plus 4 2. So now it will mid will be at 2, mid will be at 2, and mid is not like the bad version, so we will increment our left pointer to the right by L plus 1. So L will be here and R is in its own position like this. Now this is going to be again we will take our mid and check 3 plus 4 divided by 2 is 3. We will check on 3, like if 3 is now the mid, you can see 3 is the mid. Now we will see that if 3 is the mid and does it have a bad version? No, it does not. What we will do is just increment whenever we do not have a bad version in our mid, we will just increment our left pointer by mid plus 1. So now L in this L was right. uh, I messed up all of this, like okay. Now the L is here and the R is also here, so we will just exit our loop because we find our bad version, first bad version. So that's it. Let's code it down now. So starting from the beginning, we will just make a left and a right, which will be equal to length of nums, and while our left is less than right, what we will do is just take mid is equal to left plus right divided by 2, and we will check if nums at mid, not at nums at mid, we will be calling the function. What was the function name? Is bad version, is bad version, and passing it our mid. If it is true, then what we will do is make the mid right, right mid. And now if it does not, then we will just mid plus one length. And after doing all of this, if in the end, if left, or you can just return, like we will just return left, because we can see that they both are at the same position, so we can just return left or right, because they are at the same position, it doesn't matter. There is an error. Do you mean dumps, nums? Okay, and okay, okay. Oh, not the length. We didn't have an array. We have an number, number list. You can say.